Yesterday, when Israel attacked Iran, there were speculation whether this is going to be start of World War III or how much the war will impact the world and how long the war will be and which countries may get involved. So nothing of that sort happened. It just looks like an eyewash from Israel side because at home Netanyahu was under pressure to show that he should teach a lesson to Iran because on 1st of October this month Iran attacked Israel and it did much damage to Nevatim air base and it was a big, indeed a big attack. So uh, Netanyahu did the counter attack, but it was not a full attack. Some 20 odd missiles were targeted at military bases of Iran, and already the US had told Israel not to attack the atomic centers, the oil centers of Iran. So, because of many factors, one is the US elections are going on. So, the US administration of Joe Biden and Kamala Harris won't like the prices of oil to spike because it will severely impact their prospects in the elections. So Israel is bound to hear this message from USA. Otherwise, USA has been backing Israel today and even since inception of Israel and uh, all the military might of Israel is because of the help coming always from USA. So, because of this restriction, Israel could not do counterattack. The other thing is, of course, the war which is going on in the Middle East. It is caused by Israel. Why Iran attacked Israel on 1st of October? Because Israel assassinated Ismail Haniyeh, who was chief of Hamas when Ismail Haniyeh was in Tehran. So, on the soil of Iran, Israel was uh, Israel killed Haniyeh, and this is for any country. Definitely, it is you can say attack on the sovereignty of that country. So one thing was that. The other is uh, Israel had attacked 3 years back, and at that time uh, on Iran, and Iran did not do much at that time. So it was a due on Iran to take a revenge. So that is why 1st of October Iran attacked Israel. The other factor was Hezbollah chief Nasrallah was killed by Israel sometime in September. So uh, the Hezbollah are allies of Iran, and it was a big setback for Iran. So if you see this war going on in the Middle East, all this war has been started by Israel. And why this war has been started? Because Israel, the land which Israel occupied belongs to Palestine, the Palestinian people. And because of the British who used to rule Palestine area, and they ceded to demand of Jewish state in that area. And the trouble started after that because why any country will allow its land to be used to create a new country, and the people who were living there, they could be displaced without they will lose their rights. So this is the main issue. And since 1948, after Israel came on the maps of the world, this is the ongoing battle. And Israel has been expanding its area by occupying and settling more of Palestine area. And the Palestinian people have been forced to live in very small places now in Gaza Strip and West Bank. And all that area, you can say more than 90% of the Palestinian area is now Israel. And they want to expand more. They want to expand and occupy Lebanon, Syria, Iraq, all those areas. And in fact, they also occupied Sinai Peninsula of Egypt in 1967 war. So this is the war for land grab and the rights of the Palestinian people. So always Israel is at war with Lebanon, Syria, Palestine, Yemen, all these countries, right? And also Iran, because in the Middle East, the countries like Saudi Arabia, UAE, Qatar, Oman, they are allies of USA, and so they do not interfere in all these wars of Israel. And in fact, their bases are used by US to back up Israel. So one feature of the attack of Israel on Iran is that US did not participate in that war. In fact, the most important two people in USA, Kamala Harris and Donald Trump, who are fighting for the presidential election, they were busy in their campaigns. They did not bother about what is going on in the Middle East. So from the very beginning, the attack on Iran by Israel was only an eyewash, just to remind Iran that Israel has attacked, it can attack Iran, and take some revenge after Iran attacked Israel. So they will also talk that there will be second round of attack, but it never happened. And obviously, USA has said Israel not to go for war at this point of time. But after US election, what can happen? If Israel will attack Iran again? Not so, because Iran is very strong. So Israel on its own cannot win a war with Iran. And even US has to think twice to attack Iran. And if Iran is attacked, then you see oil prices will go up more than 100%, and it will impact the policies or internal policies of US and also of European countries. And nobody wants a war at that level. The smaller wars which are going on in Syria, Lebanon, Iraq, it does not impact oil prices, or it does not impact international business much. So these countries they do not bother about what is happening in Lebanon or Syria. The only thing is, if something happens in Iran, then they will be impacted. So I do not see any war coming between Israel and Iran. But the smaller wars which are going on, how to stop them as well? Because the United Nations itself has said that uh, Israel has violated international borders and rights of the Palestinian people. So there should be a ceasefire of all for all these wars, and there should be a peaceful solution for Palestine. And the kind of things which Israel is doing, like bombarding northern Gaza, and uh, it is totally destroyed. Northern Gaza, if you see, nothing has been left, everything has been destroyed, and the people who were living over there, they are forced to leave. And in fact, Israeli people do not want them to stay there any longer. They are forcing them to leave. And where they will go? The only place they can go is going to South Gaza. And the North Gaza then will be occupied by Israel. So this is why they are bombarding northern Gaza and evacuating the people, murdering, first of all murdering them, and the remaining people, they are pushing them to move out so that they can occupy. And then in Lebanon, the war which started, so US also trying end that war, and US is trying to convince Israel to get out of Lebanon. And in Lebanon, southern Lebanon, the Hezbollah are there, and they are also taking action against Israel. They are bombarding Israel with their missiles, and even see their capitals, Tel Aviv is also attacked by Hezbollah, and the people of Israel are also fed up of all these wars, because all the time they have to some missiles is getting hit on their houses, and they need to flee, and they need to be safe by going inside a bunker. So life is not normal. At the same time, because of all these wars, and the focus of the Netanyahu government is only on wars, not on other things about Israel, about economy, about jobs, about inflation, about taxes. People are fed up. And to keep Israeli people pacified, actually Netanyahu is uh, uh, engaging more and more in wars. But for how long? That is a question. That is a big question. The solution is going for a ceasefire and peaceful talks. So United Nations do not have much, you can say, much control or much power to stop all these wars, even though they want to. But now BRICS has come up, and from BRICS summit, message was sent by Putin to stop these wars in Gaza and other parts of Middle East, and asked Israel to restrain, to have a ceasefire and have a peaceful talk. So one hope which is coming, it is only from BRICS. So let us see if something can materialize.